watching us all today, here in Delhi, across India, Asia and beyond. The educators of the world, represented globally by Education International, are bringing a message to the United Nations.
We represent about 30 million teachers around the world, and the passion of all those teachers will make it possible to persuade governments to do what they're supposed to do, and it is to invest in quality education. That means in quality teachers, in quality tools and in quality environments.
There are still some 60 million kids around the world, and yes, progress has been made in the last 10 or 15 years, but there are nonetheless still 60 million kids around the world, and there's only one reason for it. There's only one reason for it: the lack of political will on the part of governments globally.
The education community has mobilised, and we will stay vigilant until quality public education for all becomes a reality. Thank you.
Organizations widely in Europe have supported this campaign. Organizations have made demonstrations, negotiations with governments, film, videos, whatever, you name it. The activity has been there. Everybody is interested in delivering high quality service in our sector. But we also need high quality support. And we need governments to recognize their responsibility for public education.
Los saludos fraternales de todos vuestros y vuestras colegas. Están a vuestro lado.
Seleccionar, elegir este país para ser cierre de una parte de una campaña que es una campaña global, pero una campaña que es siempre permanente a todas las organizaciones nuestras de América Latina.
We know the importance of access. Access to education can never be taken for granted. We know that access without quality is not enough. By itself, crossing the threshold of a school is no guarantee of learning or of a safe and positive school experience. So, colleagues, we opted to be bold. We decided that our duty to our students, to our members, and to the world is to stand for goals that are meaningful beyond simple metrics. Goals that are commensurate with what we know, that education does more than reduce poverty and hunger across generations. It improves health outcomes, especially for mothers and children. It improves the economic health of nations and the sustainability of entire ecosystems. It raises the likelihood of peaceful resolution of conflict and it enhances participation in the democratic process. This is the power of quality teaching, quality tools and resources, and quality environments.
If we have quality education, there will be no Boko Haram, there will be no poverty, there will be no early marriage, there will be no prostitution.
It's very clear to us that the MDGs are unfinished business, and they have, for what it's worth, they have done good. They have galvanized people. We've got lots of lessons learned of what's worked.
Can I say, first of all, what a real privilege it is to come a year after you launched your quality education campaign to congratulate you on the success of it. It has been a year in which all your member organisations have been involved in this campaign. It's a year in which campaigns in individual countries have been run, I understand, by 120 of your member organisations, and it is a year in which people have become more aware of the challenge facing education in the long term and the need for more teachers, the need for quality education, and the need to solve the social problems that prevent young children getting the chance of going to school. So I want to thank you, first of all, for the work you do, for the dedication you show, for the commitment that is demonstrated every day by the work of teachers and schools, and for the difference you make. There is nobody who forgets the teacher, nobody who forgets the teachers in primary and secondary school. I could name you every one of my teachers. You have a profound influence on people's lives, and now you are campaigning for the general good of education, and I want to congratulate you for what you have achieved.
The unprecedented mobilization of the Unite campaign this past year is only the beginning. Our commitment to our members is to build upon our success to make a lasting difference. We've come to the end of our culmination events. From Sydney to Delhi, from Delhi to Pretoria, from Pretoria to Brussels, from Brussels to Buenos Aires, ending up today here in New York. It's not the end of the campaign. It is a pit stop, because when it comes to the educators of the world, you ain't seen nothing yet.